Please watch this video if you're trying to find ideas on what type of digital products you should sell, because I'm going to show you dumb, stupid ideas that are very successful, they have a proven track of sales, and they're going to sell well during the Q4, which is coming up, by the way. So selling digital products, it sounds very attractive on paper, especially with platforms like Etsy. Why? Well, Etsy will handle marketing because Etsy is a marketplace. That means there's a lot of people looking for products. You just need to kind of put their products in front of their face. And selling digital products is great too, because once you create a digital product, you just put it up and it's kind of it. You don't have to handle a lot of stuff on the back end. There's very little customer service involved. You don't need to fulfill orders. Everything is kind of automatic. So this is very attractive to people. And that's what attracted me personally when I found out about the fact that you can sell digital products on Etsy. And I discovered AI such as Midjourney and DALL-E, which also made that job even easier, and the rest is history. But what type of digital products you should be selling on Etsy? Well, I have a list, and let's start with number one. So Etsy is a gift platform. A lot of people that go on Etsy, they mostly looking up for gifts. And the perfect digital product that's related to gifts are digital cards. According to Everbee, they have 1,000 monthly searches, which for the digital niche, it's actually very good. Anything above 1,000 monthly searches for digital products, it's really, really good. And there's a bunch of sellers that are selling digital cards. The main reason why people buy those is because they want to stand out. They don't want to just give like a regular birthday card that you could just buy at Target or something. No, these people want to be special. Or maybe they own like a store, maybe they own like a flower store where part of the service is to give birthday cards attached to the flower, and they want to stand out as well. So they buy these digital products where they can print out the card and then put them in their own store. You know what? Don't really involve yourself why people are buying it. What should interest you is that people are buying it, period. Okay, that's it. That's all you need to know. So for example, here's a happy birthday card. Okay, it's a bestseller on Etsy. And this thing get about 20 monthly sales. Etsy's telling me that 2 people bought this in the last 24 hours and you got almost 15,000 views. Anyway, the design is super simple. To create a card like this, it doesn't really take a lot. You can create this with AI generators or tools like Kittle. So if you're not familiar with Kittle, Kittle is basically like a place for designers. You can create t-shirt designs, you can create logos, bags, posters, wallpapers, whatever. But let's use Kittle to create a birthday card that's gonna be similar to this one. I'm gonna click on new project. This can stay 1200 by 1200, but I'm gonna change the DPI to 300. That's because people prefer 300 DPI for printing purposes. Okay, so this is my template. And as you can see, the original is using this like watercolor cupcake. And the cool thing about Kittle is that Kittle has an attached AI image generator. So I can just type in watercolor cupcake and watch what happens. Voila, here's the results. It looks very good and it's kind of similar to what the original is, but let's actually make this more birthday-ish looking. I'm gonna change the prompt to say watercolor birthday cupcake. Here you go. This one is a little bit better because it has a candle on the top. Now we need to add some fonts that's gonna say happy birthday. And Kittle has tons of different fonts they can pick and choose from. They truly have so many different fonts that you can select. I mean, there's just so much, but they have really, really cool looking ones. But I think I'm gonna go with this one. And voila, my birthday card is ready. It's kind of similar to whatever we have right here. And that took me just a couple of minutes. If you want to use Kittle, I'm gonna have a link for it down below in the description of this video. Kittle is free, but if you want to use their premium features, such as the AI tool to generate images, you need to subscribe to their premium plan. But don't worry, I'm gonna have a code right here that you can use that's going to give you 25% off when you use it at the checkout. And the cool thing about digital cards is that you can create them for any occasion. Birthdays, weddings, Christmas wishes, baby shower. You can create funny ones like this one in my banana years, or something more dedicated for kids like this. You can also branch out to, for example, wedding invitations, which is actually more monthly searches than the digital card searches, but it's pretty much the same idea. It's just a digital product with a design of a simple image and then a couple of fonts put up together. You can actually charge up more money if you add personalization to those cards. So instead of charging, I don't know, $3, you can charge up 10 or 14 for just adding this personalized name or date, whatever your customers want. And then brings me to another digital product idea, gift tags. Gift tags are very similar to the digital cards and wedding invitation cards. Gift tags actually have a lot of monthly searches searches, over 4,500. And this simple design right here got 81 monthly sales. And it's a digital product. It's a customizable product, which means the customer need to tell the seller what they want to put. But honestly, it's just so easy. You just put the name and you can automate this whole process with tools like Hello Custom, which will automatically personalize your products that you have on Etsy. Super easy. Here's another one, and this one's getting almost 200 monthly sales. And the main point I'm trying to show you is that Etsy is really focused on gifting. So if you find the product, digital product on Etsy that's related to gift opportunities like birthdays, weddings, baby showers, you are in a really good place. On top of that, you will find a way to kind of personalize it. You are even in a better place. And then if you find a way to kind of automate this whole process, again with Hello Customs, dude, you're killing it. And you know Q4 is coming up, so people are gonna buy a lot of gifts and they are going to need custom tags for these gifts. So you know what to do now. I think I just gave you a very good idea for a very good digital product. So even though Etsy is focused on gifting, there's also a lot of people on Etsy that want to sell on Etsy. In 2023, there was more seller accounts on Etsy than buyer accounts, which is crazy. And the reason being why I'm saying this is because a lot of people that sell on Etsy also buy on Etsy. And maybe it would be a good idea to create products for this type of crowd, because it's not a small crowd. There's a lot of people that want to do print on demand on Etsy. And if you're not familiar with print on demand, it's basically an idea where you create a design and then you use some sort of third-party service which will ship it and print that design on a t-shirt or a mug or whatever for you. That way you don't need to store it in inventory. The print on demand service will do that for you. And there's a lot of people that want to do this on Etsy. There's a lot of sellers that want to do this on Etsy, but often they just don't know what to design, and they buy designs from Etsy itself. So there's actually a niche on Etsy where you can sell digital prints of t-shirts for people that want to do print on demand. Here's what I mean by that. Take a look at this. Someone is selling this design. It's a digital design that people can put on a t-shirt, okay, for $7. And this thing has sold 51 times. And it's perfect because it's related to Halloween, which is coming up. If I want to do print on demand and sell t-shirts, I might buy this design from this person because I don't have to come up with it. I don't need to design it. I just buy it from here and then I sell it on my t-shirts. Here's another one, 43 sales this month. And it's the same idea. This is designed for someone who wants to make t-shirts with these packers, okay? So my point is, sell digital designs for people that want to do print on demand, but do not want to come up with an idea, the design. They don't know what type of design will work, but they're willing to spend some money to buy the designs from you. You can easily build a very loyal customer base from that, because they might come back to you every time you have a new one and just buy it from you, which is really cool. So this is something that I'm actually doing myself, and I can tell you this is a very successful strategy and works very, very well on Etsy. Trust me, you should be on it. Okay, another niche. It's a great niche when it comes to selling. It's actually kind of cool too. I actually like this niche a lot. The problem with this niche is that it's very saturated, but I'm gonna tell you how you can kind of win this saturation war, okay? So the niche I'm talking about is digital wall art, and wall art is extremely popular, okay? Everbee is not even showing the results for monthly searches for this keyword, but I can tell you it's in thousands. Okay, so I fixed the query and I now can see the numbers. It's 7,000 monthly searches for the word wall art. And then the next one is wall prints. It's also pretty much the same thing. 6,000. Then we have wall decor, 8,600. So super big niche, okay? And people are selling digital wall art left and right, my friends. Here's, for example, one. It's just this pink floral pattern that you can print it out and put it in the frame just like that. And this thing has sold 245 times, okay? So this is super popular, and this store is probably selling a lot of different wall arts that's doing very well. As you can see, they have tons of them, okay? This trend of 3x3 is very popular this year, by the way, if you're into trends. And as I said, wall art is amazing because there's a lot of opportunity in it, but the saturation is high. But I would tell you the trick to kind of win this, which is it's a secret sauce, okay? Seriously, not a lot of people talk about it on YouTube publicly because they don't want you to know about this, okay? So the secret to kind of win any saturated market, it doesn't matter what type of market you're trying to sell. It can be wall art, can be some dropshipping products, it doesn't matter. I will tell you the trick, okay? So here's the trick. Basically, the first couple of days of you listing a product are the most crucial, okay? If you get a lot of traction with those, let's say 3 first days, if you get sales in those 3 first days, Etsy will push your listings more because your conversion rate is going to be high and they're going to be like, oh, this new listing, it's popping off. Let's put a little more power into it. So this is how you do it. List your wall art for very cheap. Let's say $1, $2, maybe even lose money. Doesn't matter. What matters is that you're going to get sales and your conversion rate is going to be high. And once you get a couple of sales, let's say 2-3 sales in the first couple of days, increase it to the price you want it. So you want to sell it for $5, increase it to $5. You want to sell it for $7, increase it for $7. But just sell it very cheap at the beginning. Be willing to even lose money. But the algorithm is going to be like, oh yeah, this is working, let's push it. And they're going to push you out. I've tried this multiple times and it works amazing. Here's the thing, don't keep the price that short for too long. You need to do this in balance, meaning only keep it low for a couple days and then increase it, because if you keep it low for too long, Etsy is going to be like, oh, he's only selling cheap products and he doesn't have anything high value. And once you start increasing the price, Etsy is not going to push you. On top of that, you're not going to make any money if you're going to sell it for a penny too. And if you keep it for a very low for too long, people are going to lose respect to you too. So you can only use this trick for a couple first days of listing something, and then you have to increase it to the value you want it. Trust me, if you do it for too long, it's not gonna work. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about all these products? What are you trying to sell this Q4? And don't forget to check out Kittle. Use the coupon code that you see on the screen to get a 25% off. But I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.